Do you make it a point when you're giving a tour to point out the drying cabinet? This is where we dry our biological evidence.
Objection, argumentative.
Biological waste, things on the different lab benches, and you don't touch it or anything. It's as simple as just, sticking this towards the biological waste and then
burdened good faith error that he made. So the defense now is seeking to capitalize on the court.
Now, Mr. Matheson, when you perform this function, what do you do with the amount of blood that's left on the inside and outside of the disposable pipetter?
it's discarded.
What they did and what's critical here and what I don't believe we articulated last time we visited this issue.
And I don't know if you're watching the jury at all, but they're rolling their eyes every time we get to the fifth or sixth question that's been re-asked and asked again. And this dueling hypothetical questions is really argument at this point, counsel.
Blood vial, and that was the completion of that transaction.
And when you started, did you have a certain amount of blood in the blood vial?
Now let's assume hypothetically that the blood from person A is put on a swatch and is put in a, while it's still damp in a plastic bag, is put in a truck in the middle of June for a period of time. Would you agree that that could cause that to start degrading?
I think, like I mentioned before, as soon as blood leaves the body, degradation begins.
Okay.
Big deal of that. They made a big deal of it twice. And in the second instance, in fact, Mr. Goldberg, I believe, was admonished once. I don't recall exactly what happened the second time. But again, they made a big deal of that. And what did they end up doing? They ended up withdrawing their objection to 15 and 16. And initially, when they tried to do that,